Good morning, it's Tracy Build. So, wherever you are, I thought I would lift your spirits just a little bit. Now, if you're in Florida, this is old news to you. But if you're outside of the state of Florida and you are experiencing cold weather, maybe a little bit of snow, I thought I would bring this message to you to give you a little inspiration from beautiful Florida. Let you see some of the view here, get inspired. I knew I grew up in Urbana, Ohio, and whenever I saw a palm tree even, I would get pretty excited and start dreaming, thinking bigger because I wanted to go there. So, and maybe some of you will come visit me. So the reason for this just 4-minute informational kind of video is to help you better understand what we're going to be doing with our 4-part webinar series. Some of you have not participated in my webinars, those of you that have been really excited by the format. I want everyone to understand that these webinars are streaming live. So it's literally like having me there on site doing a training with you. You're not just listening over a phone, okay? So you will actually be seeing me training you and anybody you can fit around your computer. And these are the topics we're going to be talking about. Number one, each webinar is designed to build upon the next. That's why we're encouraging you with a very, very low price for all 4 webinars to get on and register for all 4, because you're going to layer the information and each webinar is designed to move you closer to 100% occupancy. And those of you that know me, this is what we do. We fill buildings. Our goal is not to get you to 96, 97. Our goal is to get you to 100% occupancy and then help you stabilize and understand how to maintain between 98 and 100%, because of course some days we'll have someone moving out, someone coming in, we're caught off guard, but we want to keep that high bar. So our webinar series starts on December 3rd, and you know that this is going to come quick. So I'm going to advise you to register today, and we're going to be focusing on each stage of the sales process. And the thing that I want you to understand is we used to have people look at 2 properties, they would come, they'd visit, we'd follow up, and they'd move to 1. Today, people are looking at 4 properties on average. They're probably previewing through the internet, making calls, at least 8. So if they're looking at 4, then it's taking longer to make decisions. And no longer do we do a tour, follow up, and close pretty quickly. It's we actually have to capture the inquiry call with a collaborative team environment of people besides just the marketing director who can capture the call. And then we have to have the skill and the ability through a very strong team to get that prospect on site for a visit. This is the number one most important thing that you need to do to drive your occupancy is get more people on board. Unfortunately, marketing directors are being left with this task to handle by themselves. When they're out doing outreach, they're on tours, they are closing sales, they can't be everywhere at once. So we need a strong team environment. This is what we're going to be addressing on our first call. What is your team supposed to do? What's the role of the ED and your department heads, your front desk, your marketer, and converting 75% of all inquiries into an on-site visit, and to eliminating those mismanaged calls that most of you watching this right now are having occur maybe as we speak. We're not speaking, you're watching, but we know 40 to 60% of all calls coming into your community are being lost. That's costing you close to $60,000 a year in lost revenue. Now you may be thinking, not me, not me, not me. I'm telling you, it's happening to you. Just like you probably don't think that your marketers aren't doing a fantastic job of taking inquiry calls. I dare you to do a mystery shop. Call our company. We'll do one at 50% off for you today, tomorrow, at any time for your first shop to help you see what is really happening, okay? This is really important. I want to get your attention because what's happening is scary. People are pre-qualifying. They're rushing people through the call. People are feeling offended, like they're interrupting. They're listing services. They're not building value. They're not finding needs. They're not asking open-ended questions. Marketers, if you're watching this, we can't do better till we know better, so don't be upset with me for being very frank. What we need to do is equip and train you with the information that can give you power to change and grow your inquiry to tour conversion from the 30 or 40% it's at, industry-wide it's about 45, to a solid 75% of all people calling you coming in for a tour. So this webinar, and if you've been through the training, I guarantee you are going to learn more, you're going to take your training to a new level, and you're going to fully understand why you need the discipline and the structure to use these systems. So that webinar is on December 3rd. Register for today. And then following that, we're going to move into, let me just look at my notes here, on January 14th, the Visit Experience. This is an incredible missed area of opportunity in buildings. I'm not going to get into this now. I'll bring you more next month, but we're going to get into the Visit Experience and how to wow people and blow their minds when they come on site. We're going to be talking about your company mission, your values, how you incorporate that into the tour experience so that there is no one who can touch you. And then we're going to move on to follow-up, which is absolutely critical to close sales. And lastly, we're going to do a whole series on role-playing, and we're going to walk through these hot leads and the challenges you're facing. That's number 5. I haven't told you about that one, but there is going to be a 5th webinar that is really going to be directed specifically at marketing directors who are on these calls. Now, if you're an owner, an operator, you're a CEO, I cannot express enough the importance for you to be on these calls. You have to understand what is happening in the sales arena, or you're not going to experience a full return on your investment. Or for your investors, if you're not the core investor, you need to be involved. Marketing, this is a new game, and if you're not learning and leading, your people have no one to follow, and they're not going to change, because bottom line, it's not their business. So I hope you'll join me. Just click on the webinar link on the main webpage, tracybill.com. You can go to webinars. It's right there. You can sign up for one or the series, or you can just call our office. 800-640-0688 will get you registered today. I cannot wait to see you on. Thank you, and have a fantastic, awesome day. Here's one more view for those of you that need a little sunshine today and something to get you motivated and excited to do what you sometimes feel is impossible. Have a great day.